The Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans in free agency. I didn't get to talk a lot about free agency in my last video I did, but a lot of you guys have liked it and commented on it, and thank you for that. But the free agency period has been kind of crazy. We are in the midst of Clowney Watch. Titan Upload has said as much on Twitter recently that the watch is over, and he had a sad emoji when he said so, when he tweeted that out. So I don't know what that means. But, you know, we have signed Vic Beasley. There's been re-signings of Ryan Tannehill. Of course, Derrick Henry got franchise tagged. Basically, 11, you could say 11 of 12 pretty much starters on offense are going to come back. We're going to get A.J. Brown back. We're going to get Ben Jones back. We're going to get Taylor Lewan back. The quarterback's going to be back. The tight ends are all back. Jonnu Smith, Anthony Ferkshire, Michael Pruitt. And then just the one that is gone is Jack Conklin, and we'll see what Derrick Henry does with the tag, of course. But the big free agent acquisition has been Vic Beasley, and of course the big-time departures that have just been hard to swallow. Now it's been also that Darrell Casey was traded away to the Denver Broncos for a 7th-round pick, and it hurts to say that because he deserves so much more than that. But really, this was just a salary dump, and hopefully the Titans have some big move up their sleeve to make up for that, because it hurts to know that this guy is gone, and I'm sure it hurt him to know the news. But the Tennessee Titans, they have tried to retain as many of their offensive pieces as last year. And unfortunately, a lot of defensive pieces might not be coming back. And I've talked a lot about most of the guys that are gone, but it looks like Logan Ryan might not be able to stick around. Looks like he played really good football last year, and he's expecting to get paid this next year. But it'll be really interesting to watch out for the outside linebacker position, the edge rusher position for the Titans, because right now there's Harold Landry and there's Vic Beasley coming over from the Falcons. It's a 1-year deal, can make around 10 or so million. There's incentives into this contract. Vic Beasley was kind of said to maybe not have as much heart or passion, not giving it his all in moments. And that might be the main reason that he's, number one, out of Atlanta, but also only signed to a 1-year kind of prove-it deal. So it'll be interesting to see this guy. I haven't taken the chance to study him on tape and see his highlights too much, but it'll be interesting to see what this guy does for the Tennessee Titans. I'd obviously love to see him return to form. I think in 2016 or maybe 17, he had like 15 and a half sacks. Great. Awesome. Bring it on. Bring that to the Tennessee Titans, Vic Beasley. We appreciate it. And then, of course, Jadeveon Clowney with the connection to Mike Vrabel. This could be a thing. It could not be a thing. He could stay with the Seahawks, or there could be some mystery team. And Jadeveon Clowney is another one where they say that sometimes he doesn't give it his all. So, honestly, the edge rusher position is going to be really, really crazy to watch it unfold. Of course, there's always a draft that the Titans could use to get an edge rusher, but they're going to need cornerback. They're going to need O-line. They're going to need a lot. Running back. So a draft video is in the works, or draft videos are all in the works. But for right now, the Tennessee Titans, I've had to say bye to a lot of guys, but they've tried to keep the offense together for the most part. And obviously, the offense was just phenomenal down the stretch, setting all kinds of records for Tennessee Titans teams and just NFL teams. So great to see these guys able to come back, but when you have this much success, you kind of have to purge a little bit, and the Titans have had to do that. It's really, really unfortunate to see it all unfold, but that's the way it goes. That's the business of the game, and I think deep down these guys understand it. You think about Jerrell Casey getting traded away. It's very similar to the way in which Mike Vrabel got traded away from the Patriots. Had all this success, and then Bill Belichick, towards the end of Mike Vrabel's career, trades him away to the Kansas City Chiefs, and Mike Vrabel will tell you it hurt, and they didn't talk for years. after that trade happened. And Jerrell Casey is now Denver Bronco, and I'm sure the guy's hurt and confused, and it might be a while till he wants to talk to anyone on the Titans coaching staff, or at least the Titans ownership. So, but, the thing about it is Mike Vrabel and Bill Belichick are now friends and talk again, and, people move on and understand the way these things go. But as a fan, it hurts, and we'd really like to see, as a Titans fan, we would really like to see something great and amazing replace the great and amazing Darrell Casey. We can't say enough about the guy. He had over 50 sacks in his career with the Titans. He was taken in the third round, kind of an undersized guy, but man, he was physical and could rip right through an offensive line. Played so great for the Tennessee Titans. And I've already talked about Delaney Walker and Ryan Suckup. You hate to see these guys go. Logan Ryan, if he really does end up going somewhere, it looks like he's waiting for the right team to give him the right amount of money. But if he's really gone too, man, I hate it. Because I love seeing these guys play. They've played so great for the Titans, and some of them, Jerrell Casey, they played on some really, really bad teams. So now that the Titans are having some success, it's the way it goes, unfortunately. I guess it goes without saying that Marcus Mariota also gone in free agency. He signed with the Las Vegas Raiders, and there will be a video eventually that I'll be creating to talk about what that offense will look like with Mariota under center. Should be a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll have some time today to record that. And so I'd say out of the 4 teams in the AFC South, the Colts probably made the best moves and probably grew the most and got the most new talent in DeForest Buckner and also Phillip Rivers. I'd say that the Jaguars are kind of just, they made the smart moves to get rid of Nick Foles and let him be a starter somewhere else because they have a starting level quarterback, and to sign some good difference makers on defense and to let some other guys go. The Houston Texans just don't make any sense. Bill O'Brien's decision making, it's like when you're just pushing buttons on the Super Mario Brothers controller, the GameCube controller, you're just pushing buttons to try and win desperately. It's like, what is going on here? Clowney is traded away for pennies. Hopkins is traded away for pennies. You cut Vernon Hargraves, you sign him back, and then you sign Randall Cobb and you overpay him. It's like, what is going on over there in Houston? I don't understand it, and I would not like it if I was a fan at all. I'm a Titans fan. It's okay with me. So Texans did a terrible job in free agency. I'll go ahead and say that. And then the Titans, I would say they made all the right moves. I would say just, that hurts to see it all happen. So I'd say that the Colts probably improved their roster the most. And free agency ain't over yet. Offseason is far from over, obviously. And we'll see if we even get a season this year. But I'd say the Colts improved the most in free agency. So be on the lookout for my next video about Mariota and his role on the Raiders offense. Obviously, is it obvious? I don't know, but it seems to me like Derek Carr is going to be the starting quarterback at least week 1, and if he is to not perform at the level that they expect him to, then he will be benched for Mariota. But I think he's the presumptive day 1 starter, and he's there to push. Mariota is there to push Derek Carr to be the best that he can be. So that's what I think the offense will look like starting out the season, but anything can happen. I said that Ryan Tannehill, there's no chance that he replaces Mariota, and look what happened. So that's going to be really interesting to see. Be sure to check that out.